Hi guys, welcome back to another video. It's Dan here from Sports Cards UK, and in today's video we've got episode 10. We're hitting double figures now of our MGC grading series. So if you don't know how this works, you can check the playlist out in the description below. However, I'll tell you now, we send 10 cards off to MGC each month, once a month, and we see what grades we get back. So I've selected 10 cards in today's video. So without further ado, let's jump into the video and see what cards we're sending off to MGC this month. Okay, so similar to the previous episode, we've gone for some older cards and then some newer ones. So for card number 1, we've got a Dennis Law Manchester United orange back A and BC. Nice one there, very famous Scottish player, great player for United. Also from the same set, we've got the Bobby Moore West Ham United card. I know a few West Ham fans. I think Fora Sports Training's a West Ham fan. Quite a few West Ham fans in the hobby actually. So I'm sure that card will be popular. Maybe one for the World Cup. We've got a Daniel James Mosaic Peacock card. These are fairly hard to find parallels, the Peacock parallels, but they definitely are one of my favourite parallels of Mosaic. Really, really do love the design with the peacock feathers. So this could be a good one for maybe Gav, the Cardiff card show collector. So we'll see if Gav Hazard is interested in this card. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. But yeah, well, that one might go down well at the World Cup, considering Wales have qualified. This one's a cool one. Now, this is the Liam Gallagher and Noel Gallagher Shreddies Smash Hits card. Now, I thought this would be perfect for MGC. It's a slightly oddball card. You know what I'm like with my oddball rookies and alternative cards. So I do like music cards. I do like pick up training cards that involve music and musical artists. So yeah, I thought this was a good cool one of the Gallagher brothers during their time at Oasis. Would you like to see Oasis get back together? Let me know down in the comments. I certainly would. Anthony Joshua. So this is one of his rookie cards. This is the London 2012 Topps Trumps. He also has the Adrenaline set from 2012, which is regarded as his true rookie. But this is actually from the same year. This is the gold edition, 30 Legends of London 2012. So MGC have perfected their top trumps sizing slabs now. So I tried to send this in beforehand. However, they did want to perfect the slabs, which they have now done. So they did send it back to me raw, but I'm going to try and get it off to them this week, or this month, so that they can grade that. Now this is a cool one. Is it Gil? I'm going to say Gil. It's the Street Fighter character. So this is from the Capcom set from 1993. Pretty cool. Excited to send that one off and see what that one comes back as. We've got the Panini 1992 Official Players Collection Roy Keane card. Again, another one for the PC. We submitted a Keane card in the other video, but yeah, excited to send this one off as well for the PC. A nice João Felix. This is the, what do they call this? Campione di Futuro. Not a very popular trading card set or design, but it is from 2018-19, so it is his rookie year. His Topps Chrome rookie is from that year, so it's technically a rookie year card. Did sell one of these on bits, and it went for like stupidly cheap. I was pretty surprised. It went for like £1 to £2 or something like that, and it was numbered to 500, I think it was. So that was a bit of a shame, but I've still got that one. And then we've got the Topps Tiffany Bo Jackson. I've got a few of these. Collected these quite a while ago when I was big into baseball. Nice cards, and obviously a very popular player. Played both NFL and baseball. And I thought this was a particularly nice card. Not expecting a high grade on that one. And then also from our Topps UCL box opening, we got the Paulo Dybala teal. I was going to say jade, but it's teal refractor numbered to 299. So again, that could be another one for the World Cup if Dybala is playing for Argentina. So there we go. So we've got some rookies, we've got some older cards, some numbered cards, a nice Peacock rare parallel. And yeah, an interesting set of cards to send off to MGC this month. So let's get these sent off to MGC and see how we do with the grades. Hi guys, so we're back with the second half of this submission video where we actually have the cards back, which is pretty exciting. I did say in MGC, I did say in the MGC episode 9 video that episode 10 we're going to submit some more modern stuff, because I'm pretty worried about this particular episode. I was worried about the last one. We actually managed to get a 10. This one I'm even more worried about, because we're potentially not looking at a 10 here, because some of the cards that I submitted were so old, and some of them were like PC stuff, like Roy Keane, as you know, from the first half of the video. But let's get straight into it. So for card number 1, I'm just going to pull it out because it is a Roy Keane one, so I'm not expecting a 10 on this. It is the Roy Keane second year, I believe. This is the Professional Football Association 1992 card, and it did get a 6, which is probably fair enough. I'm looking at it now. It's not in the best condition. So it did get a 6, but it is for the Roy Keane PC, so it doesn't really matter too much. But the next card I'm very excited about, and I'm hoping we're getting a 10 on this. This is the Topps Gold, technically a Anthony Joshua rookie. Now, obviously, Anthony Joshua, I tend to pick them, don't I? I had Ryan Giggs last week. I got Anthony Joshua this week. Has been in the news recently. He has lost his second fight to Usyk. However, I still think there's lots and lots of fights out there for him. I don't think he's going to retire anytime soon. I think he's still got... He could do Chisora again. He could do Dillian White. Has he done Chisora? Yeah, I think he might have. Yeah. And maybe one day we'll get to see the Tyson Fury, though. I think Tyson Fury would wipe the floor with AJ. But we'll see. But this is my first Top Trumps card. I still do have the Zidane one, actually, that I showed off in an earlier Metal Monday that I forgot to give them back. But let's see what we can do. I'll have to give them back at a card show. Oh, okay. So we didn't get the 10. I was really hoping for the 10 because the gold 10 on this card would look so good. But it is a Top Trumps card, so I can't imagine there's many of these in any graded card 10s. If it's not going to be a 10 and it is Top Trumps, maybe it might get like a 7 or an 8. A 9 would be crazy. Let's see what we can get. Oh, so we got... Okay, so if we didn't get the 10, we're going to get the 9. And that is a decent card to have. A very decent card to have. That is pretty cool. So you've got the Anthony Joshua rookie, because it is from 2012. His match attacks is also from 2012. So it is technically a rookie. It's just of a different set. It's not match attacks. It's Top Trumps in a 9. That is pretty cool. So I'm going to save that, I think, for his next fight. 'Cause whoever his next fight is, he's probably going to win, because Wilder would be a great fight for him, but yeah, whoever he's going to fight next, as long as it's not Fury and as long as it's not Usyk, I think he'll probably win. I think he's okay. He's obviously a top 5 boxer. I don't know what people are worrying about, but let's see. So we haven't got a 10 yet. I did say we were going to be slightly short of 10s, I think. This would be a very, very nice 10, but I am slightly worried about submitting peacocks, because peacocks are probably going to show up some print lines. So I'd expect a 9. If it gets an 8, fine. But let's see. This will be going to the Cardiff card show with me, obviously, because it's a Welsh player. But I have seen Tottenham are interested in Daniel James at the time of filming this video. Probably not the time of releasing it. The transfer window will probably be done by the time this is released, because I need to make sure that I release these every month. But let's see what we can get. Daniel James, Peacock. Oh, we actually did get the 10. Wow, we actually did get the 10 on the Daniel James Peacock. Wow, would you look at that? That is a nice card. That is a decent card. So it's not his rookie, because his rookie predates this. I think his rookie was 2020. Didn't they give him the 2019-20 Chronicles or something? They gave him a rookie in, I think. So it's not a rookie, but it is a Peacock of Dan James. That is really nice. Obviously played for Man United, then went to Leeds. I think he's still at Leeds at the time of filming this video, yeah. And then I think Tottenham are interested in him. Tottenham and Everton were the two clubs that were interested in him. I think an absolute pace merchant, of course, but he scored goals for United. I think he could be an all right player, but wasn't going to get in over Rafinha. So we'll see. But obviously now Rafinha's gone, so we'll have to see with Dan James. I'm interested to see how his career pans out. Now, next up, again, I'm really not expecting a 10 on this. This is the Gil card, Street Fighter card. So let's see what we can get. It's definitely going to not be a 10 because I can see the centering on the back is already off. Yeah, okay. So I'm looking at it. It looks about as good as the Roy Keane card does. And it does look slightly off colour in terms of the white border. So we'll probably go with a 6, maybe a 7. Let's see what we can get. I might as well be a professional grader. I can predict these. I predict these things. Mystic Mac is back. No, not really. This is a 1993 Topps Capcom Street Fighter. Really, really cool card. This the blue actually goes quite nicely with the MGC slab, I might say. But yeah, fun card for any Street Fighter fan. I love to have that sort of stuff in my showcase because it just reverts people's eyes. If they walk past, they're like, what? Hang on, what is that? Is that Street Fighter? And then it gets people looking at the case. If they might just walk past the case and they see cards that are in every other case, they'll probably just go, I've seen all those. Football, or, it's all basketball. Have you got Street Fighter in your case? No, I have. Right, next up. I'm hoping this one gets a 10. This has a shot at a 10. This is the Paulo Dybala number to 299. So this is out of the most recent Topps set. I don't think it's Topps Chrome. I think it's just a normal Topps. So this has a shot at 10, I think, because it is modern. So let's see what we can get. Oh, it's not a 10. It's not a 10. Okay. So if it's not a 10, let's hope that it can be a 9. An 8 would be a bit worrying, but I think we'll get a 9 on this. Oh, hang on. There's a massive dink in that top corner that I just never noticed. I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up. Oh, okay, that's a bit worrying. Maybe we will get an 8. All right, look, well, let's see. It's only one corner. Let's see what we can do. Okay, yeah, so it's a 9. We've seen where the dink is. This is it's not the Topps champion. It's not the Topps Chrome. It's the normal one. But it is a nice one. 299 Dybala. I think he's at Roma now. He switched from Juventus. I think, is it Roma? Yeah, it's Roma, isn't it? Yeah, he's moved over to Roma. He'll be up there with Tammy Abraham and I am Jose Mourinho. So yeah, I'm excited to see how he does. Champions League's going to be ridiculous this season. I don't know if they're going to get Champions League though, Roma, because they won the conference, didn't they? But they didn't win the normal Champions League. So I'm presuming that gets them a place into the Europa. I don't quite know how it works. I don't know where they finished last season in the league as well. So maybe they do have Champions League. I'm not sure. Now, next up, we have the... this is a pretty cool submission. I forgot some of the cards I submitted. We have the... Bloody hell. We have the Campione di Futuro João Felix rookie. So... black borders, I'm not expecting a 10. Let's go with a 9. Okay, yeah, so we have got a 9. Well, we haven't got a 9 yet. I'm hoping we get a 9. This is his rookie, so it'd be pretty cool to get a 9. Let's see. Oh, dear. We got a 7. So, there's obviously going to be a few things wrong with this card if it's got a 7. I will have to... I mean, the centering's not great left to right, but it's not awful. Oh, there's quite a bit of whitening up at the top. And on the left. Yeah, so there's quite... I mean, it's the black borders are so tough because you can't see it on the front. But on the back, just having cards with, like, black borders makes it so easy for this sort of edge wear to show up. So, yeah, fair enough. We got a 7 for that, which is not ideal. But it is the 2018, which is his earliest... earliest cards, I think, were from 2017. So that is technically a rookie. Next up, we got a fun one. Now, this isn't going to get a 10. I know it, so I'm just going to drag it out to here. But I remember submitting this one, and I was like, I can't wait to see this in a slab. Like, because it's just like, it's so much better seeing it in a slab than it is in like a top loader. So, well, let's see what we got. I'm pretty excited to see this. The Noel and Liam smash hits. An 8. That is good. Look, so 1996 shreddy sticker, Noel and Liam smash hits. Who owns one of these? This has got to be a pop 1. Surely the MGC have not graded these. I'm going to have a word with Jake and ask him if this is a pop 1. Knowing him, he'll tell me, no, loads of people have submitted these in. But this is pretty cool. Again, this is another showcase piece where people are like, is that a sticker of Oasis? But I might hold on to this because I don't know. I don't know how many there are of these. And I don't know how early these go back. I'm going to see if I can try and find an Oasis rookie. This might be it. If anyone knows of any earlier cards, maybe they have a Top Trumps from like early 90s or something. But yeah, 1996, Noel and Liam, Shreddy's sticker. That's pretty cool. We're submitting music stuff as well. I love a bit of music slab. Now, again, we're not going to get a 10 on this, so let's just reveal the silver back. So this is a Dennis Law. Now, I think what the best thing to do, what did we get on the Bobby Charlton last week? I think it was a 6. Was it a 6? So if we can get a 6 on this, or better, we might beat the Bobby Charlton. Having said that, I think the Bobby Charlton, just off the top of my head, centering was way better than this. Look at this centering. This is shocking. We might not beat the 6, but let's see. No, no, we didn't. We got the 4. I mean, that is about as bad as centering gets. But in the same reason that the Bobby Charlton was a good card to submit, I still think this is. Like, submitting stuff like this is really fun. And having, like, these older cards of legends in slabs, I think is great. Again, it's going to be a showcase piece for anyone that's interested in some vintage stuff. Not like pre-war, but, like, before pre-modern. And obviously Dennis Law, fantastic Manchester United and Scottish footballer. So, yeah, we'll see how that one does. Might have to take that one up north. Now, next up, we have the Bo Jackson. Now, this isn't the Topps Tiffany. I might have said in the video before I actually understood that this isn't the Topps Tiffany. The Topps Tiffany has a gloss. So, when I bought these, the seller did say they were Topps Tiffany. They're not. They're just Topps traded. So I bought these thinking they were Topps Tiffany, but they're not. So we didn't get the 10, but we weren't expecting the 10. Let's see what we can get. And look, MGC have actually correctly graded it. 1986 Topps traded, not Topps Tiffany, because it's Topps Tiffany is almost like Don Russ versus Optic. It's that gloss versus the paper. So I think a 7 on this. 1986 Topps traded Bo Jackson 7 is not bad for a 1986 card. MGC 7, considering I bought this off someone else, I didn't pack this or anything myself. This isn't my own personal card. I just bought this off on eBay. I think that's pretty good going. I'm interested to see what that does on eBay. But that is a great card. Bo Jackson rookie for any Bo Jackson fans. A lot of people say Bo Jackson was one of the greatest athletes of all time. And there's a reason for that. Played several sports. So, yeah, it's a good card to have. And finally, we have the Bobby Moore. Again, we know this is not going to get a 10. What was the Dennis Law? Can we beat a 4? I think we can beat a 4 on this. Although I think do I remember the front being pretty mashed up? The back looks all right. See if we can beat a 4. Oh, we got a 6. Now, for a 1970 A and B C card, I don't think a 6 is that bad. Considering top to bottom, and it's like skewed, it's not a well-centered card in the slightest, but I think a 6 is pretty good. So I think that'll get your words out, Dan. I think that'll be nice for any West Ham fan. I sort of struggle with the Bobby Moore stuff because I love Bobby Moore as a Fulham fan because he played for Fulham and he was a brilliant player, won the 1966 World Cup. But I only tend to like the stuff in his England and Fulham jerseys, of which there's not. Well, I mean, there's loads of stuff in the England kits, but in Fulham kits, there's not that much. I've got the big card I bought from Welling Collectibles, but I I don't know if MGC are going to be able to grade it because it's a weirdly sized shaped card. It's bigger than this and it's smaller than a top trump. So yeah, it's almost like this size maybe. So I don't know if they're going to have a slab that fits it. But a 6 on that is not bad going. So we did actually get a 10, and we got a 10 on a card that I actually kind of wasn't really expecting a 10 on. I'm pretty happy with a Nolan Liam 8 as well. That's pretty good going. But that 10 on the Dan James, that is brilliant. It's quite a varied submission again. I mean, last week's was majority football, but and so is this one. But we have mixed it up with a little bit of boxing, some baseball, Street Fighter, Oasis, music, and I've said boxing already. Oh, baseball. No, I said baseball already. Wake up, Dan. But there we are. That is the submission. I'm actually really happy with the grades. Okay, yeah, Dennis Floor isn't great, but look at it. It probably deserves a 4. But this Dan James 10, I mean, that is really, really nice. I think that someone might bite my hand off for that, the Cardiff card show. So we'll see how that one does. Definitely going to put that one in the case. The Oasis one, I want to put it in the case. But I think the Street Fighter is going to have to be my showpiece because I really like that now and I really want to keep that. I don't want to sell that. But if you know of any early Oasis cards, do let me know because I would be interested. Just out of curiosity more than anything else. Curiosity killed the cat and all that. But then this Anthony Joshua 9 as well, Anthony Joshua rookie. Some of you may not have even seen that card before, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, there we are. I hope you have enjoyed this submission. Obviously, if you have, you know what to do. Drop a big like on the video. Let me know of what you thought with the grades. Let me know of what you thought with the cards that were submitted. Yeah, otherwise I will see you on next month's MGC submission video. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already. Hit the bell icon so you don't miss a video. Drop a like on the video. And you're welcome to be a member of the sportscardsuk page as well. Nearly messed up my lines there, but there we are. Thanks very much.